So here we go with another motivational video. I'm loving all this. I actually have 3 more, and I might be wearing the same thing and then just upload them daily. But today's discussion is going to be about, I guess it kind of all plays on each other, but about my depression. One of my clients asked me, what did I do when I went through my depression? Like when I was in the hospital, was there something else that I did? Here's the thing with me. I think I might have mentioned this in another video before, but I'm a professional, and when somebody comes to me and asks me to help them get to whatever their fitness goal is, I tell them I can guarantee you results, but I can only guarantee if you do what I tell you to do. So that makes me the kind of person, if I expect that from people, then I do that when a professional tells me something. If I go to somebody for my eyes, I'm going to do whatever he says. And when I went to go see my eye doctor, like last month or whenever it was, I don't even know how long it's been, he said, hey, how's my favorite client? Because a year ago when I went to him and this happened, it got better in the exact time that he told me that it would get better because I did what he told me to do. So this all plays on the fact of what happened. Now, granted, I was in a super beyond funk, terrible, like, nervous breakdown, basically. And basically, I lost control, just to briefly give you an update, lost control of my life. I wanted to be a personal trainer. I wanted to help people. My weight had fluctuated. I was sick with my Crohn's disease. I wanted to do research to find out about it. I believed that there was a healthy way. I didn't want to be on medication. So many things. And I just couldn't get control. I cared too much, and that fully plays on the picture that I posted this morning. I cared too much about what everybody else said. Even family members, my father, like literally my father, my ex-boyfriend, who beat me up, but I broke up with him the day that he beat me up. We were in the middle of opening up a restaurant together and blah, blah, blah. The whole story is on jenn.m.aguirre.com, jenn.m.aguirre.com. Who's Jen? Literally, and I was doing the restaurant thing, but I didn't really want to do the restaurant thing, and I was working for the penny saver, and I was completely miserable, and I quit my job. Then I had no money, nowhere to stay. I was working for the penny saver while we were opening up the restaurant because it was going to open up in a couple weeks, but I had to keep working because we needed money. So whatever. So I'm literally in my mom's house for, I don't even know how long because I lost track of the time. I have no idea how long after my ex beat me up. Then I changed the restaurant over to his name, left him, lived in my mom's house that she didn't have any extra room. She had divorced my father while I was dating this guy that I was opening up the restaurant with. So when my mom bought a new house, she had no intention of having me live there. So she had no other room but an attic that when I stood up, this was the ceiling. So not only was I in a terrible situation, and living in an attic, a small attic, like literally almost the size of from my bathroom out to where my stairs are, which is not far, and couldn't even stand up, like could basically stand up. Miserable. Living in my mom's house, no money, no job, completely depressed, whatever. And I lost it. I was reaching out for help. I was trying to call doctors. I was trying to call places that had eating disorder doctors because, like I tell you guys, I haven't thrown up in 12 or 13 years, but the thoughts are there. I've just become a master of my own coping skills, and it takes time. And if I could be where I was before I checked into the hospital and where I am today, then anything is possible for any one of you. It's just about listening to what they tell you to do. Trust me, I've been there. When I went into the hospital, what made it easier for me, and not easy, poor choice of words, Jen, what made it better for me and what made it only take the amount of time that it took, whether it took me 3 to 6 months to get certified in personal training. It took me a couple months or a couple weeks after getting out of the hospital. Again, I don't even remember all this time, to go register to get my certification, which was right after I got out of the hospital while I was still in intensive outpatient therapy, keeping myself busy because that's what they told me. I was 7 days in a psych ward in a hospital and could not leave, couldn't check myself out, nothing. No, I was there. That's it. And the doctors were telling me what to do, and what did I need to do? I needed to find out what the root of my problem was, and it was bulimia is all about control. I mean, you don't really have control, but you think you do. And I had no control of my life. I cared too much about what everybody thought. My boyfriend and my father both said, don't get a certification in personal training. I'd be embarrassed to admit that my daughter or girlfriend was a personal trainer. It wasn't prestigious enough, or whatever the story was. And I never did it. And that's why I never did it. And that's why I opened up a restaurant, because I was the perfect daughter. I was going to be the perfect wife, girlfriend, or whatever the heck we were about to be, and whatever. So basically, I got out, and the hospitals told me, keep myself busy. The doctors told me this is what the therapy is. Literally, I had to draw pictures and take it back to when I was a child and figure out what my issues were, and I had to identify them. I didn't live in the past, so I'm not advising people to go back and live in the past, because you can never move forward. So many motivational quotes on, you can't move forward if you're always looking back, but you have to identify with where this is coming from. And then if 1 minute of the day you spend identifying and the other 9 minutes you are taking the steps to move forward, then you're on the right path. So I did everything that they told me to. I got out, I took the steps to get certified in personal training, and then I kept myself busy. I got a job working at the front desk at New York Sports Club. By the time I finished my certification, I had asked them if I can go work on the floor. And my story is in there where I became top trainers, not even within my first year. I was only a personal trainer for, I think, 7 or 8 months, and I was nationwide ranked. I was 20 out of 4,000 trainers out of all town sport international, and it's because I was passionate about it. I was finally doing something that I loved, but I was doing my homework. The doctors told me, stay busy, coping skills, keep your mind off of food, keep your mind on the game plan. If I wasn't working, and I had 4 jobs at one time, if I wasn't working, then I was at the bookstore. I was doing my self-help. I was doing my positive affirmations every morning, every night. One of them was, I'm not stupid, because that was something that I believed for years, because that's what I was called all my life. I did it. I did what I was told to do, and you have to, no matter what. You have to save a reminder on your phone. I was about to point to a phone that I have in my hand. Save a reminder on my phone. I literally post a motivational picture every single morning on Facebook. Every morning. You better believe I still have it saved on my phone to go off every morning at 5 o'clock, post quote. Okay? I'll do a screenshot and post a picture of it. Literally, because I don't ever want to forget it. What if one morning I get caught up, or I'm running late, or whatever, and I forget to post my picture? No way, dude. I'm a woman of my word. I'm going to post it because I promised I would. So save something in your phone. Go to the bookstore. Put a Post-it. I have Post-its everywhere. In my car, next to my alarm clock, in my kitchen, in my bathroom, everywhere. Because I don't want to ever forget something. And that's what you need to do. You need to take you have to take responsibility for your actions at some point. It's going to be a gradual progress, but you need to do what you need to do, because it's all about the homework. It's going to take a while. It took me 7 years to believe that I wasn't stupid. That's a long, long freaking time. 7 years. 7 times 365. Not going to do the math. But maybe if I didn't say it every single day to myself, maybe it would take me 15 years. Maybe it's going to take somebody else only a year. We all progress differently, just like personal training. You could have 2 people that are at the same strength level, same endurance, same whatever, eating the same food. But everybody's body's different, so everybody's going to progress differently. Maybe one person is able to do 20 pounds heavier in 2 weeks, and the next person, it takes them 3 months to do 20 pounds heavier. Just because it took me 7 years doesn't mean it's going to take you. And maybe you weren't as bad as I was. Maybe you didn't have a nervous breakdown. Maybe you didn't check yourself into the hospital. Maybe you're just going through a funk right now. Or maybe the funk is more than what you think it is, or less than what you think it is. But it's all about doing what you're told. I don't really believe in a lot of doctors. I've been to a lot of therapists before I had my nervous breakdown, but it was a combination of all of them. And now I'm giving you the tools. Don't sit at a therapist. Don't have them put you on depression medication. Because I don't believe in a hormone imbalance if you don't even know what the problem is. My hormones are in balance? No. It's that I'm living in the past. It's that I'm remembering what my dad told me all my life. It's that I don't think that I'm good enough. That's what it is. You don't need that. You need coping skills. You need reading. You need positivity every day. You need to eat good. You need to fuel your brain with proper nutrients. So many of us are malnourished because we're not eating right. So now our brain's not working right. That's why I don't believe in no carbs. Your brain can't function on no carbs. That's what you gotta do. Do it. Make your list. Save it in your phone. We all have an iPhone, a Droid, a Samsung, something cool and funky. There's 1,000 apps. There's calendars. Save things in there. Subscribe to my Facebook. Subscribe to my YouTube, but subscribe to my Facebook. You can subscribe and get notified every time I upload. I never upload having a pissy day today. Damned am I tired. I never post anything negative. I refuse to give off that kind of energy. So you better believe anytime you see something, it's either going to be a motivational quote, a picture of me running on the treadmill, a picture of my workout, a YouTube video that I just uploaded, or something to do with my family. That's going to get somebody in a good mood, I hope. So subscribe to that so that you get notified, and it happens every day. I don't miss a day of posting. If I do, I'm dead. Somebody posted a picture. If you don't see my news feed on Facebook for a couple weeks, I'm more like a couple hours. If a day goes by, then something's wrong. Then I'm dead. That's literally all it is. That's the only reason. Because it's all about no excuses with me. There is no way. No way. I don't care if I'm hospitalized. I don't believe in no battery. My battery died. Nope. I have a wireless battery charger in my pocketbook. Unless I got into a horrible car accident. That would be another one. Not going with Jen. Alright, I'm done now. Let's leave this on a positive note, dude. Go save your reminders on your phone. Go read. Go buy a journal. Go write in there. Go acknowledge what the issue is, move forwards taking the proper steps, do your positive affirmations every day. Don't miss a day. You brush your teeth every day, you say something positive about yourself every day. You wouldn't go out of the house with a sour mouth because you don't want everybody smelling your funk. You want to know what? Negativity smells terrible. So get rid of that funk, okay? I love that. I just made that up now. I love you.